Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another knife of the day. This is where I take a look at my collection and go through it one knife at a time, one day at a time. We do this Monday through Friday. Then over the weekend I take a bunch of knives in a group. I think this weekend, I'm recording this January 25th, 2018. So you may be watching this a week or whatever, a year from now. But go check out the playlist, the knife of the day. Over the weekend, I think I'm going to do all of my native knives. There are 12 of them. I'm including the shaman as a native as well. So check that out. I don't know if I'll do it Saturday or Sunday. Make sure to subscribe and then turn on your notifications so you don't miss it. It's going to be a bunch of Spyderco knives on the table. But today, it's not a Spyderco knife. The knife of the day is the Microtech. I've been mispronouncing this forever, so I'm just going to try to do how they wrote it phonetically. Troodon. The Microtech Troodon. I've always called it Troodon. The Microtech Troodon Tanto version. Man, I had a hard time finding information on Blade HQ. They just kept going to the Combat Troodon. I could not find the Troodon. It was a weird situation. I think I might have even bought this from Blade HQ in 2015. But they are available. It has become my second best knife. And when I talk about the Combat Troodon, there's the big brother right there. I already have a video on that on this channel. It's funny, that Combat Troodon is the only knife that YouTube, every single one of my videos, YouTube lets run for a couple of hours, and then they say it's not appropriate, and they tag it. And then I ask them to take a look at it, and then they release the tag. They have never released the tag on that knife, and that was done about 3 weeks ago. So I guess they think that's inappropriate. I know a lot of people go through this. Every time they do it, I just assume they do it because it says knife in it. And then they look at it and they see I'm just going through a collection. I don't know. No one knows their rules. But anyway, that's the big beast. This is the smaller one. To me, this is one of my favorite knives. It's at the perfect length. And I think it was smart to get that big beast, the Combat Troodon, and then the little brother. I have Elmax steel here on this blade. Most of my out the front double action Microtechs are double action except for one. And the other thing is, a lot of them I have Elmax steel. It's not that I chose Elmax steel, by the way, is a great steel. It's not that I chose the Elmax steel. It's just, if anyone's used to Microtech, it depends on what they have on the market at what given time. And so I've ended up with most of mine with Elmax steel. This is Elmax steel. It is a Tanto blade, and it's 3.1 inches. It has a fuller right there. Let it look great and take off some of the weight off of the blade. 3.1 inches. 7.6 inches total. So it's a real nice, I like smaller knives. This is a great smaller knife. The action is real smooth too. You can push it out and pull it in as much as you want. A lot of Microtechs out the fronts, automatics, can be stiff, especially bringing them out. Pushing them, not a problem. Bringing them back, they can be stiff. This one isn't. Just a really nice knife. Again, only 2.8 ounces too, which I like. Very light. Very light. Aluminum body. They have these what I would call jimping like up on, of course, the trigger, like all the triggers, and at certain places on the side. But of course, the design for the Troodon, both the combat and the regular Troodon, have these on the scales as well, which gives you a little bit of traction and also looks nice. The tip is the usual coffin-like Microtech clip, and the glass breaker, is it just a point? Yeah, is the pointy old-fashioned kind. I love this. I don't like the glass breaker, the pointy kind. Nowadays, they have like a ball bearing on the top, so it's round, but it still does the job. These pointy ones, they tend to get me when I'm going into my pocket. That's the only thing I dislike, and I'm so happy. Obviously, that was a problem for a lot of people, which is why they changed it. But, man, is this a wonderful knife. I know some of you, it's illegal to have these, to own them. And it's weird. Some places you can own them but not carry them. Other places you can do both. And some you can't do either one. I can do both here, but I really love it. Again, this is just a wonderful knife. 2.8 ounces, it's light, with the 3.1 inch Tanto blade. It's the Microtech Troodon. Troodon is what they tell me to say. Troodon. And of course, the Combat Troodon is the big beast of a knife as the big brother. I thought I'd throw in a Microtech Ultratech as well, since it's kind of the standard for the fronts, so that you can see the size comparisons. There you have it. That's the knife of the day. The Microtech Troodon with the Tanto blade. Just a real nice carry. UTX 85 and the Troodon, for me, is just my two favorite out the fronts. I've got some beasts, and you'll see the beasts. That Combat is one of the beasts. But I love, for a daily carry, I like them even better than my Ultratech. You'll see a couple more of the Ultratechs too. I have, I think, 2 more of those that you'll see. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're enjoying this series, don't forget to thumb it up. Also, show your support by subscribing and turn on your notifications. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.